Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about pull-ups, kipping versus strict. One thing that is essential for a CrossFitter or any individual is to develop a strict movement before they start adding any type of dynamic movement to that particular movement. And in this case, it's a pull-up. So what we must do is we must develop a strict pull-up before we move into a kipping pull-up. There's a lot of different ways that you can do a strict pull-up. What I would recommend is if your goal is to get a kipping pull-up, then we want to work on an overhand pull-up. So as I'm hanging from that bar, my hand positioning, we want to be similar to where we would be when we're pressing. And what this does, this is something I learned at a camp a few years ago, it carries over. So our gymnastics movements begin to help us with our barbell movements, and our barbell movements begin to help us with our gymnastics movements. So if you look at the positioning as I'm hanging from a pull-up bar, it should simulate that same position that I'm in when I'm pressing. And then it just kind of goes full circle. From there now, when I get onto the pull-up bar, I do want to develop a strict pull-up before I start adding any type of dynamic movement with my shoulders. We have our entire body weight pulling down on our shoulders. This is a lot of load, and if we're not engaged in the right places, in our lats and our biceps, where we're actively pulling with our arms, this is gonna put a lot of damage and strain onto our shoulders. So a good indicator that you're not engaged in the right positions is, let's say you do a lot of pull-ups one day, and the next day you're waking up and your shoulders are sore. This is a good sign that you're not engaged through your lats, you're not engaged through your biceps, and you're not using the right muscles, and you're relying specifically on the dynamic portion of your hips being pulled to the bar. A rule that I have in my gym is that you need to be able to do 10 strict pull-ups before you start adding in any type of dynamic movement, kipping, butterfly pull-ups. And what this does is this keeps people safe and healthy.